All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy to be here. How are you all doing? Are you awake? Are you caffeinated? Hello, Y2Y Essentials 25. Miriam Cipriano. I got to get YouTube adjusted. So give me just un momento. Okie dokie, artichoke. Okay. I'm also going to put in a link here in just a second where you can come on over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com if you're watching on YouTube. I'm going to go live on Facebook in just a minute after I get all this adjusted. I'm going to put the link in. I'm going to pin it. So if you're on YouTube right now, you can use the link that's pinned at the top to come over to Vamp. And I'll remind you throughout. All right, let's go live on Instagram as well. Okay, there we are. Hey, Willie. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter. That's me. I just said good morning to myself. Hi, Rachel. Willie's good. He's very jealous, Rachel, that we get to meet and not him. Willie, you got time to drive out here. You did it before. I'm fighting with the lighting. You've done it before. What are you guys all drinking this morning? Good morning, Rachel. What are you drinking this morning? Hi, Puda. How are you? Hello. Hello, M. Browston. Iced coffee. That's a way you do it, Peppers and Pirates. Iced coffee. Well, we already know Willie is drinking a Diet Coke from Sonic. Coke Zero. I used to drink, I craved a Pepsi in the morning. Not a coffee, a ice cold Pepsi. I don't drink soda. Oh, it's MB. Good grief, MB. MB, why aren't you over on Vamp? Because you can only see, hi, Jilly. Every little thing, good morning. Drinking water so far. There's no caffeine in water. I know. I craved it. I don't drink. I'll drink a soda every once in a while, like if we go get pizza or something. I'll want it, but I don't. That's probably why I like Daily Sip so much, because I feel like I'm drinking a little bit of a sody pop. Good Lord, Sharon. Bone broth. I'm fighting with this light. Hang on a minute. I'm going to turn it. Bone broth. Why? Great Value coffee. That's what Mark drinks. He drinks I think it's the donut shop, Great Value. So if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, you can totally watch. You're not able to see all the chat. Like Willie just typed in, are you in the middle of stuff? Oh, he's talking to Emily. You can't see everybody in the chat. So I want to just kind of say, no, I shall not, Sharon, unless it will make you real skinny and take the wrinkles away. I know it helps with collagen, but no, I'm not drinking. I don't really even eat a lot of meat, so I don't want to drink the bone broth. Ugh. Reminds me of being in the hospital. No, you could only have liquids, so you get either beef broth or chicken broth. And in the hospital, the beef broth is superior than the chicken broth. Anyway, probably that too. I wanted to say though too, I've said this before, but virtualantiquemarketplace.com, you do not have to download an app. I know that a lot of people are like, well, I'm Android. It doesn't matter. I'm Android too. And I am still able to watch and shop and everything from my phone. You just go to your Google browser and type in virtualantiquemarketplace.com and it'll bring you right to Vamp. You'll be able, hi Leah, you'll be able to see all of the items that people are selling. We have 256 sellers. I sent out a lot. I've been going through applications, and we do onboarding once a month. So we will have more sellers that will be joining us at the end of the month. I do the onboardings at the end of the month. So if you are wanting to come to our onboarding, I have already sent out emails. I still check the application box every day. We still have over 400 applications, but a lot of the applications, they don't provide any links. What do you want to sell? Vintage. So I need more information. So if you're filling out an application and you haven't gotten a message from me, check your spam folder, because they sometimes go to spam. I did send everybody a DM in Vamp, as well as an email. So make sure that you're checking those. The onboarding is the 29th. At 7 p.m. Eastern. So make sure that you're checking that. But you can still come over to Virtual Antique Marketplace, become a member. We have a lot of chat rooms. We do vintage questions of the day. There's just a lot. We want to see your displays. We want to see your collections in our marketplace. It's free to join. You don't have to pay anything to be a member. And you get a lot of information. And also for sellers, I am getting ready to do I have to keep looking at my calendar because I cannot keep dates straight. On the 23rd, at 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be doing a live sell tips and tricks. I'm going to be showing everyone how to multicast. We're going to talk about ideas that you can use for your setup. And just kind of things that can hopefully make you a little bit more successful in your live sales. So hi Ronnie, you don't have to you don't have to be a brand new seller to come. Even if you've been live selling for a long time and you just want to join in on the conversation, maybe you yourself have a lot of tips that you can provide to everyone. So your skill set and your experience, maybe you have found things that works for you and you want to share them. So hi Sharon, we want that is the benefit of being a seller. I really, really want sellers to feel comfortable and supported. That's why we keep our seller count very low. I do deactivate seller accounts that aren't active every month, and don't have at least 10 active listings up. And I am excited to say that I only had to delete two. So yay. So we have a lot of active sellers that are actively engaging on Vamp. So that made me very, very happy. I also wanted to say too, I know LaDonna's tips were wonderful yesterday. And that's the thing though too, it doesn't, as a Vamp seller, it doesn't have to always be transactional. You don't have to, I'm not having a sale. Of course I have my buy it now loaded. You should always load your buy it now, even if you're having a chat. But you can have a chat like LaDonna did yesterday. That was wonderful to see her space. I was kind of thinking when she did that, that might be kind of a really cool series, Show Me Your Space. So maybe we can have a day where there's half an hour, people can go on and just kind of show their workspace, their reselling space. Maybe people will get inspired. Maybe they'll get ideas that could help them in their, reselling space. So I know, Ronnie, what time is it there? So I think that would be kind of an interesting thing. We're all a little, while you getting ready for work, Ronnie? Do you work first shift, Ronnie? Ronnie's an RN. So he's either up early or he's up late, one or the other. Hi, Mary. Oh, I didn't know you were retired. Well, hell, then you're on your own time, Ronnie. Ronnie does what Ronnie wants. Ronnie does what Ronnie wants. Yeah, Ronnie's just a trophy wife now. Hi, York sisters. I have to unwrap and put away stuff from vacation, so I thought we could do it together on Tuesday. I think that's great. Oh, and that makes that, well, okay. This is what I do. I jump around. I'm like a ping pong ball. I will get back to that empty nest because I have something that I wanted to say about that. But we're all voyeuristic. We all like to watch people. We like to see what's going on behind the scenes. So I thought that might be some people will be like, I ain't showing people my mess. But I encourage you to, you're open and real, and people really relate to that because we all are messy. We're all messy. I can show you lots of messes. I got 2,400 square feet that I can mess around in. Yeah, we live in, well, I don't live here, but I mean, at resellers, we live amongst stacks and corner piles and papers built up and boxes and bins full of things that we bought. That's just what we do. So I think that might be interesting to do like a show your space. So I'm thinking about seeing about that. Also, I wanted to bring up what Empty Nest talked about Tuesday on Vamp is, we consider it Tuesday Vintage Party. So it's just the day that there's a lot of activity on Vamp. So I'm really trying to get more people to have sales on Tuesdays. Hi Susan. I sent out a challenge yesterday morning asking Vamp sellers if they would be willing to do a live sale on Tuesday. But it didn't have to be a live sale. I just say, let's do a live. So load up your buy it now. Do that as soon as you schedule your sale. As soon as you schedule a sale, put things in your buy it now. You already got things that are already listed. Put it in your buy it now. I got things take a look at my buy it now right now, guys. You can take a look at it. You can heart things. I will send offers. If I have something listed and you're like, I don't want to pay that, Misty, I will send you a better offer. I'm going to go over, we're going to talk about that because I'm going to talk about some things that aren't selling. I put out a challenge that if we could get 10 people to have a live sale on Tuesday, this Tuesday, tomorrow, then I will do a duo sale with every single seller. So what that means, and I put it in the live sellers chat room, that on Sunday the 27th, maybe start, depending on how many people. Right now there's just 10 people, which I'm an overachiever. I want to see 15. We already met our goal, but I would like to see 15 people. I'm gonna spend the entire day going live with every person. Hi, Bug. Good morning. With every person that scheduled a sale. Well, then it actually has the sale. You have to actually have the sale. So, oh, I know. Well, it's just, you could just pop on for a half an hour. Just pop on for a half an hour at Lamar's having a sale at 8. So if you had, and his sales are pretty quick. If you had a sale at 8:30 Eastern, I don't know what time that would be for you though, Leah, then he could write into your sale or your chat or I'm going to show things that I have in my buy it now. And if anyone's interested in these things, I can run it and da-da-da-da. Oh, okay. Well, then you could go on at 8:30. You could go on at 8:30. We tend to forget. I know that I do. You tend to forget that people live in different. Oh, bye, Shannon. Bye. You just got here, didn't you? Are you leaving? I tend to forget that not everybody lives in my time zone. So like Ronnie D, it's 6 a.m. over there. So if it's 8:30 Eastern, then it's 5:30 Pacific. Is that right? Did I do math in my head and get it right? Oh, no, you do not. Oh, look at me. I did math in my head by myself. Makes me so happy. Christine. See, Christine is early where Christine is. She's early, but Christine's bored. Christine, sorry. That was probably the biggest pet peeve of yours when people call you Christy. Christine, if you're feeling up to it, well, I guess you said you can't talk. She had thyroid surgery, so you really can't do a lot right now. But I know that when I was in my convalescent month, going live and feeling like I had like something to do and had friends that I could hang out with, I mean, you know what I mean, then it, yeah, but a reading teacher, Jerry. In fact, I was the habilitation, not the habilitation coordinator. That was my other job. I was Title I coordinator, and I worked with kids who had a difficult time reading. And sometimes I would get pulled out if they couldn't find a sub for like 4th or 5th grade. And I had recess duty. I knew all the kids. I worked with from kindergarten to 5th grade. So I knew all of the kids, and they knew that they was well informed that I was not a math person. And in fact, my degree is in early childhood education. So no, I can teach kids how to, add things on an abacus and that kind of stuff. But I would go into sub 4th or 5th grade, and all the kids would be like, oh boy, because I'm not a math. And sometimes the teachers knew that too. So they're like, you don't have to do this. Just give them this worksheet to do. And if they came up and needed help, I would say, you know what? To like a student that I knew was really good in math. I was like, you're going to be my helper today. Why don't you go up and show these kids how to do this? Because you go above 3rd grade and I'm lost. Okay. But I can teach you how to read, but not how to add. Anyway, so yeah, Leah, you don't have to overthink it. You can just go live, and like LaDonna went live yesterday for over an hour, and she was showing her reselling space. And I thought that was great. It really helps people connect to you. And, people want to see you being real. They don't want this, everything is perfect, but you're real. It is 9:14 here, Shannon. 9:14. All right. So if you are a live seller, pop on in. Get on the party day. Do you like a party? Now, if you're watching and you are not a seller, come to Vamp we want to see you. We want to see you there. Some of the sellers just want people in the room. It helps build their confidence and make them more comfortable being on camera. And so come in and have some time with us, have some fun with us. And thank you in advance for supporting Vamp and Vamp sellers. Okay, I wanted to show you something first that Willie sent. So I had this little girl, MB. I'm setting up an estate sale right now, and I like everything to look. Okay, MB, where is that estate sale at? And can you let me know? Because I will come if it's not that far of a drive. I mean, you're my neighbor down in Kentucky. I want to know where it's at. When you work from home, it's nice to have people. I know, right? It gets a little lonely sometimes, and we like to hang out with our friends. So I had this. I don't even know who makes these. Owensboro. That's not too far. MB, are you coming to Indiana see, I have to look. Well, it'll be next Friday, the 25th. Is it this weekend, MB? Is it this weekend? Send me a link to it so I can see, or send me pictures. I'm doing a meetup here in, Susan, we could go down. Susan. Okay, good. I'm having a meetup next Friday, the 25th. I've changed it. I'm going to do an updated promo for it. We're going to meet at Apron String. Well, no, we're going to meet at Daily Sip, because some of y'all won't be able to find Apron String, so it's a little hidden. We're going to meet at Daily Sip, but we're not going to go into Daily Sip yet. So stay in your car. And then we're going, hello, LaDonna. I was just telling everybody how great your chat was yesterday and how it's inspired me with an idea. And then we're going to go just around the corner to Apron String so we can have breakfast. You all get to experience that. Hopefully we may not all be able to sit together because it's always busy there in the morning. So we may not be able to all sit together. But yeah. Yeah, when Willie came down, he came out and didn't even close his door. He left his car door open. Oh, Nikki, I'm going to go up to Iowa, Nikki. So I'm going to come up there. I'm just going to come up there. And then we're going to go to Day Slip, and then we're going to go to the antique places here in Bedford and Mitchell. So we're going to hit all those up, and it's going to be fun. And then Saturday, that next day, is the grand reopening of Southern Roots. And yeah, that would be fun. And then, Saturday is the grand reopening. And so Mark is going to set up a table outside. I am not. Will be inside. So there's going to be food vendors. There's going to be outside vendors. So that's going to be at Southern Roots. But if you're coming on the 25th, the vendors will have their booths all loaded up, but you'll get to see it. You'll get to see it on Friday instead of Saturday. Are you going to plan a pop-up? Not this year. Because I couldn't in June because of my surgery. And I like to do it on the days that they have the parade and the activities here on the square. There's just a lot more things for people to do. And then we leave for Germany the day that the parade and stuff is here in Bedford. So it will be, I might do something in 2026 in the spring. So I'm putting a pin in it for now, but yes, we're going to do another one, just not in 2025. All right. I have this little guy. All right. And then Willie said, I got the other two. I have doubles. I have duplicates, which is why Willie is going to have a sale with me because we met our goal. And then Willie sent me these. They go with it. Look at this one at his feet. That is adorable. So now I have a complete set. That one's my favorite one. They're adorable. These little pixie angels, or cats. I don't know what they are. I don't know what kind of a critter they are. But wasn't that nice? He's a nice man. And here's what else he sent me. All my ribbons back. These are my ribbons that I put in all of his packages, baggies, strings. Look at that. All the baggies that I've sent. So I get to reuse them again. And I will still put ribbons and stuff on your package, Willie. I know, I reuse everything. In fact, when I get anything, when I go to an antique mall and they like all of the paper, hi Tiffany, all of that, right? Wasn't that sweet? All of the paper, all the little I reuse it all of it. I recycle all of it. I also got some cards from Beth Stauff, a get well, heard you don't feel so good-a, hope you get cheddar soon, and a stay weird cat sticker. So that's from Beth Stauff. That was very kind. And then I got this one from Connie Walls. She's my neighbor in Ohio. A little get well card with poppies. I think those are poppies. I got to put that. And then Willie sent me, I'm going to read Willie's card. First of all, I want to say, Willie, your handwriting is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. And it says, Misty P, you're my very, I'm going to brag. Misty P, you're my very favorite online personality. Thanks, Willie. Sorry, everybody else. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like I've known you my whole life. Love, Willie. That's so sweet. And it's on this little vintage. That's a flocking good card, Willie. It's very flocking good. And then I got this. This is from Heather Stiegman, and she lives in Texas. She sent me Do you know, I heard that it might not be true, but near exit 76 here in Indiana, they're putting in a Buc-ee's, which is only 45 minutes, about an hour away from me. That would be great. I would prefer one in my town. Right? I don't know if it's true. But so Heather sent me, oh, I'm going to say, see, someone's going to get Bucky tissue paper in their package. Oh, look how cute. And these are stickers on the tags. Don't forget that. Look, it's a patriotic beaver. Patriotic beaver. That's so cute. Well, I will wear this next. Oh, the gas station bacon. Well, he's not coming. He's not coming, Jerry. Thank you, Heather. That was so sweet. Gas station bacon is from Country Store here in Bedford. It is amazing, but you have to get gas station bacon from there and a Rice Krispie treat. Those are the two must-haves. Must-haves. Not all gas station bacon is good, just from that place. It's good. Willie is the yellow rose of Texas. Okay, I'm going to talk. I had a live sale last night. It wasn't on Vamp. It was on my YouTube channel. And I had some things that didn't sell. And I kind of thought maybe we could talk about why we think some things don't sell. One of the things that I wanted to show. Now, I will say too, I'm going to show you these things. And if you want me to run any of these things, now you can only buy these things if you're on Vamp, virtualantiquemarketplace.com. So if you're watching on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, you got to come over to Vamp. I also am going to say too, before we get into this discussion, that on Thursday, I will be going live at 2 p.m. Eastern at Star City Thrift to do a live shop with me. It's only going to be on Vamp. So I am not streaming it. Like right now, I'm multicasting on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Vamp. You cannot go with us. You can't go shopping with us unless you're here on Vamp. You gotta be on Vamp if you want to do that. The store is packed. So it is, they've got a lot of amazing things in there. So, that is going to be this Thursday at 2 p.m. exclusively on Vamp. So make sure that you are a member, even if you just want to watch. If you just want to watch, it's free to be a member. And you can do it on Android, and you can become a member on your laptop, desktop, your Google. Just go type in virtualantiquemarketplace.com, follow all of the instructions, and you're good to go. You don't that's the only time you ever have to do it. Also, I want to say you can also check out via PayPal. So I know a lot of people were like, well, I don't want to buy anything because I can't check out via PayPal. Yes, you can. You can check out. I pay through PayPal all the time. So if you want to register to become a buyer, which you should, then you can use PayPal at checkout. I know Shannon was like, Misty, I haven't gotten an invoice from you yet. And I'm like, Shannon, you already paid. So once you register as, if you want, you can become a member and not put in any of your information if you just solely want to watch, but you might as well, because there are a lot of things at a very good price over here on Vamp. And everything here on Vamp is at least 25 years old. I take down listings. If someone lists something and it doesn't meet that criteria, myself or one of the admins, we take it down. So everything must be at least, hi Kaba, everything must be at least 25 years old. So when you come to Vamp, it is all vintage and antiques. Okay, there's my little soapbox on that. So I want to see, listen, I'm going to check Vamp right now and see if I've got people. Yeah, I don't see any new members right now, except for one. So come over, come over. Oh, Heather, I'm following you back. If you see follow somewhere on the screen and you're not following me on Vamp, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, you can't do it anyway. You have to be on Vamp. But if you're watching on Vamp, hi, Madeline. If you're watching on Vamp, then hit follow. I follow you back. All right, let's talk about some things that didn't sell. And like I said, if you want me to run any of these things, I will. I will run them because I'm doing my shipping. I'm going to start on it today. If the sun comes out, I'm going to go over to Cindy's. But I don't know. If it rains, the sun doesn't come out, then we may have to postpone. But this did not sell yesterday. It is a cranberry glass jack in the pulpit. Hi, Aileen. I know, isn't it gorgeous? It is stamped Fenton on the bottom, so it is at least from the 1970s. And it has this beautiful textured base. It has no chips or flaws, and it didn't sell. So let's talk. I don't buy glass typically. Glass, I am not a glass girl. It doesn't excite me. I know. You know what excites me? This is what excites me. This didn't sell. And I was selling it on my YouTube sale last night. So, and Dad bought this. I didn't even buy it. My dad bought this, and I'm like, Dad, I don't do glass. It's just not my thing. If you run out of subjects, USPS raise prices. I know. They do every year. They do every year. I am not switching to UPS because I don't trust UPS because things get broken all of the time. So that's why I will not ship things. I won't ship fragile things via UPS. Ooh, Mad Magazines, Animal House, and some vintage weightlifting ephemera with men in thongs. You hear that, really? Willie and Ronnie? Men in thongs. But do they look good in thongs? Yeah, don't ship to Canada via UPS either. Yeah. All right, so beautiful Fenton cranberry. What do you think? Why do you think it didn't sell? Is cranberry just not desirable? Like, would this have sold if it were like tea berry, or I don't even know if, okay, MB, I don't even know if this probably didn't come in like a purple, but like if it was more purple, if it was like an avocado green, is it too fancy? Is it too fancy? The thing with cranberry, though, is that this at Christmas time looks really, really nice with some mercury glass beads. Willie loves this one. It looks like it could just swallow your soul. So it's too plain. See, this is what I want to do. I want to talk about this. My audience doesn't come to me for glass. But I was having a sale with Michael, and Michael he's a glass guy. Aileen says she doesn't like the top. So see, this is good. If you have things, I think that this is probably would be a good discussion thing for you as a seller. If you're looking for an idea of what to talk about when you go live, let's talk about, meow, Amy. I started it at 40, but here on Vamp, I will start it at 30 if anybody's interested. If anybody's interested in it, I would start it at 30 because I sell things cheaper on Vamp. I don't buy a lot of it. But I think that it's a good idea to show things that didn't sell. Just to have a discussion about it. Because I think that we learn from that as sellers, what is trending right now? What is kind of like, because this about 3 or 4 years ago, I would have sold this for probably $100. But it isn't like that anymore. Oh wait, I got to get back on my computer so I can see the chat. Jilly says, I think the piece is never the problem. You need to have the right customer. I agree with that too. It seems like glass, it isn't. I agree. The right buyer wasn't there. So that's what I'm saying though. If you have something that doesn't sell in a live sale, don't bring it back the next week. Let it sit for a little bit. Or what I'm going to do is which I hate to do because it's just more work, I'm going to take pictures of it. I'm going to cross list it. I'm going to put it on Vamp and on eBay. Sorry. Let me take a drink. Yeah, this one is not antique. This is from the 70s because it has, well, I honestly think it's from the 80s. You can barely see, but it does have the Fenton stamp. So if this was antique or even Fenton from the 50s, it would have had a sticker. Sometimes the sticker is on, sometimes the sticker is off. But the telltale sign that this is not antique is that stamp. That's a good idea too. I might take it over to the mall. That's a good idea. I always forget about that. Oh, well, Deb wants me to run it. Okay. So I'm going to run. Back and puppet. So I'm going to start it at 30, 20 seconds. I will, oops, I have, oh, nope. I have shipping profiles that I've saved. Now, if I always double check the shipping. If you are overcharged in shipping, I will refund you. I only charge shipping what I'm charged. I don't want to profit. And no Vamp seller. All Vamp sellers are required. See, I get to lower this. Are required to refund your shipping. All right, I'm going to start it at $30 for 20 seconds. I think this was 11 inches tall. Oh wait, I got my ruler. Yeah, 11 inches tall. No chips or cracks. It's got this beautiful textured base, and it does have the Fenton stamp on the bottom. All right, Debs is gonna get it. Yay! Deb, this is coming to you, and I will get it. Now, I'm gonna get started on my shipping today. I am so sorry. But I may not get it finished until tomorrow. So just letting you know that. Well, I'll show you the things that didn't sell last night. These are made by Commodore. They are, now this is what I'm talking about right here. They are made in Japan, Commodore salt and pepper shakers of these long neck hound dogs. The giraffe hounds. They look like a giraffe hound. And I love their little face. And you can see we've got P for pepper and S for salt. They have no damage to them at all. They are in excellent condition. No chips, no paint loss. I know, the stoppers, gosh, I'm losing my voice. The stoppers are original rubber, but they're hard. So if you try to pop those, if you want to use them as salt and pepper shakers, which I don't recommend, you have to put a replacement stopper in. But these I started at $18 last night. So I know, I thought they were great. And they didn't sell. They're in excellent condition. So why do you think these didn't sell? So they're 6.5 inches. So we're going from the fancy dancy glass to the kitsch. And again, we talked about this. It may not have been the right, but I know that the right people were there because my kitsch people were there. So, but they just didn't sell. Maybe I waited too long. Maybe my kitsch people were at the beginning of the sale. And that's kind of if you sell live, I know that Amy could attest to this as well. When do you run certain things? Do you keep your best stuff for last? Or we all bring things that are like primo, and then we bring in some other things that aren't like primo. So it's figuring out sometimes, when do I show? Do I show these at the beginning? Maybe more people will come in the middle. If I say these, because these were like one of the last things I had shown. They are plain dog color. Sometimes kitsch people really want that fantasy type. I agree with that too. That's a really good point. I never save my best to the end, always in the middle. What happened is I had I do my listings. I handwrite everything out and I do it on for a YouTube sale, not for a Vamp sale. It's much easier on Vamp. And then, but I wrote it on the back of that paper instead of on 2 pieces of paper. And I think sometimes I will look at my lists. So yeah, I wasn't kind of off my game yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I was tired. I was here all day. I didn't leave until 10 o'clock. Got here about 9:30, didn't leave until 10 o'clock at night. So I was a little, people had already spent their money. That's another good point too. So I will start these at $16. If anyone wants me to run these, Doe Commodore, made by Commodore. So let me know if you want me to run those. And then also, these I had in last Sunday's sale. Our little goober watermelons. The anthropomorphic, this one's face is giving me life. That one's a little sleepy. But normally this is Mark and this is Misty. What do you want to do, Mark? Oh, God. Will you just calm down for 5 minutes? No. So this is the Misty and Mark watermelon shakers. The little watermelons. They do have their original stoppers, and they are marked Japan on the bottom. So I think these are cute for a summer display. They did not sell. Hi, Beth. Beth, when are you going to come and be a seller on Vamp? Everybody tell Beth. Let's peer pressure Beth. Our Carolina princess. You and LaDonna could do a duo sale sometime. Well, you can't do a trio sale yet, but no, listen, Amber, if they were globe shakers, they would not be for sale. Beth, don't make me lecture you. Don't make me lecture you, because you need to come over here. I'm excited. I'm not going to make the announcement yet, but I do have some people that are going to be coming over here very soon that you all know. So I'm excited about that. So Beth, come on over here. All right. So our little watermelons. If anyone's interested in these, I'll also start them at $15. You know these sell for a lot more than that, right? But here amongst Vamp, you get things at a better deal. Here's the thing too. A lot of people, so what? Why didn't you think these sold? These were not at the end of the sale. Okay, run. A lot of, see, I lost my train of thought. It'll come to me later. All right, I'm going to run the watermelons. Ooh. That I was going to start them at 15, and they will, I'm going to select my small ground shipping setting. Did it add it? Now, were these things pre-listed? No, these were not on Vamp. These were on YouTube. It was a YouTube sale, because I would plan out my purchases usually when it's just unboxing. I could have run out of money by the end, and that's when someone pulls out the most amazing items. That's true. That's true. Well, I've got some things in this box that I thought about showing, and some of the things I need to research them. This is a box of Dad's things, and I need to research them. So while I will show them, they're not, some of them aren't going to be for sale, because like I need to research this guy. He's brass, this foo dog. He could be worth hundreds of dollars. What's this? Oh, Willie, I got a pin for Willie. I'll be your private detective. Detective for money. Do what you want me to do. Private detective. I'll solve all your problems. And I'll leave when I'm through with you. I know, this could be ancient. could be ancient. That's what my dad says. This is ancient. And I'm like, I don't know about that. Anyway, I'll get to this little box here in a minute. But okay, I get distracted. Okay, we're going to run these. Watermelon shakers. Rachel's like, come on and run it. Pricing for live shows. It's a hot topic. We could go on and on. I'm still bringing out Tina Turner. All right, we're going to start it at $15 for 20 seconds. Our anthropomorphic Mark and Misty. Woo! Watermelon heads. Misty, I got a bigger mouth than you, but you don't shut up. Well, I got a lot to say. There's always a song in my brain, Beth. Rachel! Yay! Rachel, I still have to ship these, though, because I got to provide the tracking. Oh, well, hey! Okay, so those now have sold. Hound dogs, you're going to be listed. All right, another thing. Did you look at Tina Turner? No, I love Tina. I just bought her record, her album. The one that has Rabbit Answer. I don't know what that album is called, but Karen probably knows. Okay, this didn't sell last night on a YouTube sale, not a Vamp sale. This is, I think that she is Lefton or Napco. She is an August Angel. She's in excellent condition. She doesn't have any issues. She is also a music box. So, she's kind of slow, but she sings Happy Birthday. I want to say something about the Angels. I'll say something. Okay, I will run her. She's in excellent condition. Now, this is just my opinion. And you all can let me know if you agree with me or disagree with me, because that's fine. This is just this is a discussion. There is a definite difference in Angels. The bisque ones, I don't buy. Unless they've got like a jack-o'-lantern or a Christmas tree in their hands. The shiny, glossy Angels, Napco or Lefton, those are the ones I buy. If they are bisque from the 80s, they don't sell. They were more mass produced than these, and they have a certain look about them. So, I mean, you can let me know in the comments if you've got the glossier ones. Those are the ones that people desire and want, specifically ones that are holiday related. But the bisque, unless they are just like so cute, you can't resist them. I don't buy them. And you can tell because they feel bisky. They feel bisky. Yeah, same. I love bisque. I love the bisque babies. I love bisque figurines from the 30s. But if it's from the 80s, unless it is remarkably kitschy, I don't buy them. All right, I'm gonna run her. No. Okay. She is a box, but we have a picture of it. I'm going to start her at, 16. And she will be medium ground. Okay. Good morning, Emmeline. All right. We're going to start her at $16. And it's running. She's running, and she has no damage. I know that you only had 2 sales on Sunday, but if you think the change has impacted sales, no, not for me at least. But the amount of people that are there, that we have more people. And and the thing that makes me the happiest, really more than anything else, is seeing people in the chat. Thank you, every little thing vintage. She is coming to you. Seeing people in the chats that we haven't seen in a long time, that makes me so happy. Like, we keep seeing names that people will just pop in, and it's great because they can watch. I think that, with everything has changed since the sea, you know? And when I started doing these live sales 5 years ago, it was, there were more people that were home and more people were working. Even they were back to work, but they were even working from home. So it was a good balance between people that are home all the time that might be retired, and people that are still in the workforce, but they're still able to watch. But I think that has changed. So, it's just, honestly, it's nice to not have, it makes me be able to do more things during the week. Like, I'm more free to like do things on Vamp during the week, and or go shopping or have a day off. Usually Sundays were my day off, but I've been kind of taking Mondays off now. So Mondays I might go shopping, I might do some filming, I can go to the auctions now when I want to. So yeah. Oh, hey, Leah, we've changed. We're not doing sales together on Tuesdays, Michael and I. We are doing them Sunday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern on my YouTube channel. So that's the change. And we're doing 15 things. And that's a little bit something too. And we're doing 15 things each instead of 20. So, it's 5 less things. But then when you have like 4 or 5 things that don't sell, then it's, but I just figured if it doesn't sell on Sunday night, I will bring it to Vamp. But I'm not going to lower. I lower the price a little bit. I'm not always going to lower my price, because then I can just put it on eBay. I first discovered you and Michael during night sales, had to miss the daytime sales. Yeah, it is very much a balancing act, especially if you're working, a normal 9 to 5, it's definitely challenging to find the time to do it because you're busy. That's why I think that it's so great, especially if you were just starting out doing lives or you're just kind of playing around with it, to not put so much pressure on yourself to like, everything has to be, I gotta be ready. You are never going to be 100% prepared. I've been doing live sales for over 5 years now, and you have off days, where you're fumbling over your words, or like last night, I was like, my camera wasn't working, so I had to use my integrated camera at my laptop, so that made me mad. And so we don't live in a perfect world, but I think that there's something very genuine about that. You don't have to be perfect. I think that if you are perfect, it's going to turn people off. He has static listings on Vamp. Yeah. He just kind of wants to stick with just doing YouTube, but he does have static listings up on Vamp. A beautiful, beautiful pieces. All right. This didn't sell last night either. I loved this. It is made by J. Chen, or Chen Co., which is a J. Chen, and it's made in, where did I say it was made in? Burlington, New Jersey. So I think on a bar cart for a summer, like, display on your bar cart. So it says ice, it's because it's an ice bucket, and then it has all these little, like, on the rocks. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Sorry. Love on the rocks. Ain't no big surprise. Tell me your dreams. Can I tell you some lies? Half and half. Do we have a song for that? I don't know. Oh, with a twist. Come on, let's twist again. Like we did last summer. Olive and cherry. Why don't? She's my cherry pie. But yeah, this is great. Now, it has a plastic, 1970s plastic lid. This is also plastic and not metal. And it is metal, but it is plastic lined on the inside and insulated. So you put your ice in here. This would be great. I agree, for a pool party. This is just fabulous. Or if you collect them, it's just, put it on you could use it as a cookie jar if you want to. It does have a vinyl handle that you can fold down. And I don't know, I loved it. And it is made in the USA. And it's very clean on the inside too. It's very, very clean. I would use this. I can tell you why I didn't buy it. Doesn't go with my decor in any room. You need the right buyer. I absolutely agree. And I think that I also think that it's very important if you're having a live sale to kind of give your audience ideas of how they could use it. So we could say, you know, this is very 1970s, obviously. But we could say, you know what, this would look great with your swung vases. It's kind of that mid-century vibe. It's very retro with the font. So you could put it on your bar cart. Da, 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 da. So you know what I mean? Giving your audience ideas of ways that they could use it in their home. That's the thing. Like when you are staging your antique booth, it's always a good idea to display things and give people ideas of how they could use it. That's why I like to find, you know, random things like, you know, potato chip tins or different pieces of advertisement, and you put flowers in them and you do something with them and display it in a way that provides some inspiration, and someone sees it and they're like, I love that idea. So hi, Bella. Well, I know that your name is not Bella, but we're going to call you Bella when we see your name pop in. All right. So if anyone's interested in this metal Chenko J Chen made in the USA ice bucket, I will start it at $18 if there's any interest in it. So just let me know if you want to run it. And if not, you'll see it again because I'm going to get it listed. Hi, Carolyn. I'm going to get it listed maybe today. We'll see. And then the other thing that didn't sell last Sunday, and I was a little amazed. Meow, meow. Because these are amazing. Meow, meow. Do you need a cat that will puke? Jason, do you need a cat that will puke cream into your coffee? Blech. Oh, I need to do this too. Hang on. This gave me my idea. Let's see if it'll work. Oh no, I have to look at it through the... I'm gonna be born. Oh, nope. It's not working the right way. Oh, wait. Anyway. Say, Mr. Flufferpants likes to puke on a blanket that I just washed. Especially ones that are not easy to dry. You know what I mean? That take a couple cycles. And then they just look at you like, clean it. Anyway. They never puke on hard floors. Never, 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 ever, ever. They are just like, I refused. I want you to work. If you want to pet my fluff, you got to work for it. Slave. They do. Okay. So this is a made in Japan cat creamer. Blech, no chips or flaws, but you also get the sugar bowl. Look at those faces. Huh? Oh. So this set, and they are in excellent condition and they have no chips or flaws on them. If I came to your house to have coffee or tea and you brought these out, I might cry and give you a hug. This is the kind of house that I want to attend, or the kind of coffee tea party that I would like to attend. Serve me my cream out of this. And I think though sometimes too, I wanted to start doing this, but let's be honest, I didn't. But I think that if you slow down a little bit in the mornings, okay, because we're rushing around, slow down and put your sugar in a sugar bowl and get your matching creamer and sit down at the table or on your back porch or on your front porch and drink your I don't drink a lot of hot coffee. I drink daily sip, and enjoy and savor the morning. Listen to, like, meditate or something, but just let's go back to the days where we can just slow down. I love cream and sugar bowls because in my mind, I'm always thinking, slow down and do this. So if anyone is interested in these, I will run them at $18. You get them both. I'm not like Goodwill. Well, I will price them separately. You're going to get them both. Oh, I see. I love that too. We need to cover, we're wanting to screen in our back patio because Every morning I go out there and my cushions are wet. And not just a little wet, they're a lot wet. And I wanted to sit out there yesterday morning, and I could not because they were drenched. So we're working on that. Why does good? I don't know. I think sometimes if they're honestly, I have asked. I've asked. And what I was told is that when people are pricing things or when they get donations in, sometimes they are separated and shipped off to other places. So sometimes they may have been together at first and now they're separated. And sometimes there's two different pricers that are pricing things and they get mixed up and they're not caught. Because sometimes you see them and they are taped together, but most of the time you don't. What's Willie say? I wonder if they don't find them at the same time. Emmeline, do you want to go to Germany? I mean, I will run them, but you're not supposed to be buying anything. Well, you don't need to have an impulse buy, Emmeline. I will have them listed and you can think about it. You know what I mean? No, I'm not going to let you impulse buy. By the way, does anybody, LaDonna, you want to go to Germany? You were supposed to go with us to Ireland, but you could go with us to Germany and share. Maybe you, Cheryl, and Beth should all come to Germany. And I've got 4 spots open. I'm getting ready to post a thing. So if you're thinking about Germany, let's go. You can leave your husbands behind. Leave them behind and come to Germany, and Mark will be your husband for the week. You know what I mean? I know. I will run them, Emmeline, but I don't want you to buy them on impulse. I'm trying to, trust me, I'd like to sell them, but I'm trying to be a good friend as well. Are you planning any trips for next year? It snows here. Why would I want to? LaDonna, but you can get German chocolate. You've been to Germany. You live there. You know what it's like at Christmas time. And we're going to the Czech Republic. We're going to find Dresden lace. And the Christmas markets are in the evening. So we're spending the day. We have a lot of free time. We're going thrifting. We're going antiquing. We're going to eat. So you should go. Emmeline's going. Audrey Lee is going. I feel bad. I need to write down the rest of the people because I know who they are. I've seen them in sales and stuff. And I'm getting ready to, if you are coming, Karen just dropped the community question of the day on Vamp. So come on over to Vamp and answer the question and see what other people's answers are. Emmeline had already rented the cargo ship to get it all home. I know. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you are interested, we are leaving. We leave December 7th through the 14th. And where we will fly into Berlin, and then we'll be going, we're going to spend some days, a day or two in Berlin. I can't already pronounce the names of the cities that we're going to, but luckily we will have a local guide with us. We're basically traveling with our own concierge, and they plan everything, and the itinerary is all set. So you don't have to worry about not speaking the language. You will have someone that will do it for you. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. And I think that it's going to be a way to really kind of kick off the holiday season. It's going to be a really kind of a weird Christmas for me because we're not buying Christmas gifts for one another this year, not even for the kids, because we're going to go to Disney in January. So that's their Christmas. Yeah, the things that I have read said, especially if you find people that are younger, they all speak English, most of them. So, hi, Mike. All right, I pulled off our daily affirmation for today. So it says, I can delight in the accomplishments and success of others. My success does not depend on anyone else's failure. I like that. I might keep that one and pin that up. I really like that one a lot. So that is I have this, it's like a calendar, but it has affirmations on it. Just remember to ask for flat water. Oh no. Okay, that's a good tip. That's a good tip. So I wanted to go over, I'm going to unplug. I know they think we're all heathens. Like everybody does. I'm going to unplug and take you with me because I wanted to show you some things that I have in my Buy It Now, which you can see if you click on the Buy It Now. And if anyone is interested in these things, I hope the light's going to be decent over here because it's going to get a little dark. Then I can run them for a discounted price because I really want to clean off this shelf. See, this is my eBay and Vamp. Most of it is cross-listed. Most of it's cross-listed. So like I've got this little set, a little duck. Now this duck, okay, you get out of the way. The cat will puke your cream. This duck, I gotta hold it the right way. This duck will puke your juice. Blech. That duck will puke your juice. Also no chip. There is like a little, this is a glazing slip right there. I know this is Ukago. So you get the, let me see, I can bring it up. Where is he at? There he is. Now, if anyone wants me to run him as an auction, I can, and it'll be a cheaper price because I'm wanting to clear my shelves a little bit. So we've got a duck pitcher, and his wings are the handle, and it comes with the little juice cup with his baby. Hi, Modest Irish Goddess. So it does have crazing, but it doesn't have any chips or cracks, and both of them have their Ukago sticker. So I kind of thought, hi, Diane. Now, if you are watching on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, and you want this set, it's $40, and you just have to type in claim 6404, and you'll get sent an invoice directly to your inbox, and you can pay it that way. So no chips or cracks. I know, it's so cute. Now, I got this because at one time I wanted a whole shelf full of nursery planters, but I got them on my shelf and I wasn't happy with the way that it looked. So I also have a lot of nursery planters. Like, I've got two of these. One of them has a hairline and one of them doesn't. This is the one that has the hairline. This one is free of any damage. Look at the little bears popping out of the shoe. This one is Napco, I'm sorry. Napco. No chips or flaws. It's got pink, blue, and yellow. It's so cute. Wait, what'd you say? The spring gardens are amazing. Beer Fest in Miniature City. I want to go to the Miniature City. But I have also heard that the being there as a tourist in the wintertime, yeah, it's going to be snowy and cold, but they really know how to deal with it. And so there's like heaters everywhere, like even outside heaters everywhere in the markets. So, and I looked, it's very comparable to what the winters are where I live. So it's not going to be, it's going to be similar to a normal winter for us. So this little guy is $22. And all you have to do is type in claim 1221 if you're watching on other planes. If you're watching on Vamp, I will run it for cheaper. If you're not watching on Vamp, it's going to be $22. So if anybody wants me to run this, I will run this for $15 starting bid. So just let me know. Then I have one with a hairline, and he's listed for 14. He's listed for 14. All right, what else? I've got, well, I'll show you the other nursery planters. This one I love. It is this big pink bear. Where are you at, pink bear? There, nope, that's blue bear. There you are. This one is adorable. And it is also a planter. This one is from the 1960s. It's an Andre Pierre anthropomorphic. It's a little waving high. I think this one's so cute. Now, I mean, obviously it is a planter, so you could put a plant in it. To me, it's just a big figurine. I know, it's so cute. It's just a big figurine. Now, he is $18. So if you're watching on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, you just have to type in the comments where you're at, claim 5487. It shows it up on the screen. And you can purchase this guy for $18. He's so, so cute. So, oh my gosh, the lighting. I'm fighting with the lights today. No chips or flaws on this guy or girl, because she's got her yellow bow. I also have her little, now see, they look cute together. Let me put them together. So that's what I was thinking, like having a whole shelf of the kitschy planters, but I just didn't like it for me. This one is also from the 1960s. And this one is $15. No chips or flaws. He's got a little pink bow. And yeah, it would be cute for baby supplies. And if you want this, if you're watching on Vamp, you just have to buy it. But if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, just typing in claim 5645, and you can have this guy for $15. I love his little ashes and his little lashes, I meant. I love his little asses. I love his little asses. I love his little curl on his head, too. She bought these hoping to give her children subliminal message to give her grandchildren. Right? Emma and Colin are looking to buy a house. Emma's whole thing is that she wants to be in a house before they have a baby. But I want it now. These guys, let me pull them up. Wait, are they not here? Where are they at? Where are they at? You know what? I'm just going to do it this way. This is what we're going to do. These guys. These are also Norleans. I've had them for a while. I'm going to try run them to see if anybody's interested. They are little pink pigs. They're anthropomorphic. Oh my goodness gracious. The light. This little pig is holding a tennis racket. This little pig is playing baseball. They are not salt and pepper shakers. They are just sporty pigs figurines. And I love their little pink polka dotted shorts. I don't like, now see all those books? Okay. So I'm just going to run these. We need to clear these out because they've been on my shelf for too long. I'm going to start them at $8. I about typed in 800. No. And they are going to run for 20 seconds, and they're going to be small ground. Okay. Give us a home because we're sick of sitting on Misty's shelf. You get them both. They have no chips or cracks. They do have, one of them has the original Norleans sticker. So $8, 20 seconds for our sporty pigs. Sporty. Now, if you purchase something today, I probably will wait to do the shipping until after my sale tomorrow at 3. I know. I thought that they were shakers at first, but they're not. They're salt and pepper pigs. Emmeline! You aren't supposed to be buying anything. All right, they're going to go to Emmeline for $8. Emmeline, I'm going to whoop you. I'm going to whoop your butt. Let me get a basket. I'm going to whoop your butt, Emmeline. Girl. That's right. Yeah, she will. And I don't care. She can resell them. I want you to. I still have to look this up. This is a practice grenade. It even says, grenade hand practice. I'm still so scared to pull the pin out. Because what if it's not? What if they lied? But I need, it's metal. I need to do some, but it has the pin in it still. I'm not. It's giving me anxiety. And look at these big scissors. Don't run with these. These are, I can't read it. Something in Sons. Those are big scissors. Okay, what else have I had for a while that needs to go? This. Well, speaking of pigs, Chef Porky platter. If you're having a barbecue and you cook your wieners, they came from him. He had Laura. If you got your bra on, Laura, you put your wieners on this pig's face, and he's like, "You gonna eat me? I'm Chef Porky." This is made by Kelvin's. It's from 1959. But not only do you get the plate. Let's see. Where are these? Where's Chef Porky at? There he is. No. Not only do you get the plate, who has no damage, some crazy but no damage, you get to drink your coffee from Chef Porky's head. I'm real good. Also Kelvin's 1959, but you get the set. So you can put a little air plant in him, and that would be adorable. Put this on a plate rack or plate stand. The mug does have a hairline, so you're not gonna want to drink your coffee in here, but you can make a really cute display, and you could serve your wieners on this. So this guy is it's $45 for the set. And you have to if you want to claim this and you're watching on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, type in claim 9549 for Chef Porky mug and platter. Cute, cute, cute in a display. All right. What else have I had forever? Forever. He's kind of Valentine-y. Oh, let's do this. No, let's do these. This is a little bundle that I made. Ooh, let's not spill it. I don't want to spill it. Oops. These are bisque porcelain. We just had this lecture, but I liked them. They are little trinket boxes. You get them both. They're bunnies. And I was trying to sell these around Easter time. So you get the bunnies and you take their bodies off. And I left this on here. These are Lefton bisque porcelain. I left this on here, but Doug's Studio in Attica, Indiana, at one time she was $8, but that's the original store that sold them in the 80s. So here is girl bunny, boy bunny. Also, you take off his head or his torso. He doesn't have a sticker on the bottom. So you get the two sets of bunnies, but you also get the bunny book. This is a Bonnie book with two pop-ups. The pop-ups are amazing. Look, it kind of pops out of it, but look at the images on there. Wouldn't this be cute? This is what I was thinking. So someone could display this book and then put the bunnies in the scene like that. Well, like that in your display. So the book is really, really cute. I'm a challenging fate here, but here's the bunny book. And it is from 1949. Wise Johnny Bunny. See, here's another pop-up. We're making dinner. So those are the two pop-ups. But look at the graphics in this book. Look, it's LaDonna and Cheryl. And look, there's Beth. Here I come, guys. Who's that? That's Willie down there. Willie the mouse. That's LaDonna. That's Beth. And there's Beth. No, that's Cheryl. That's Beth. I'm sweet. I'm from well, she's from Texas, actually. Anyway, so this set, what do I have it in my store listed at? $16. But if anybody wants me to run there, you can buy them for $16 right now. But if you're watching on Vamp, I'll start the whole set at $14. Oh no. There, see? I'm pushing fate there, but not having an accident. So let me know if you want. Okay, I will run them. I'm just gonna hold this up because I might drop them. So this is going to be but there's a picture so you can know what you're getting. This is going to be that. Publish. And they are running. You get the book. Thank you, Modest Irish. You get Sir Bunny and Miss Bunny with her apron. And these are Lefton. And the book is from 1949. And there's a little bee on the back. All right, Modest Irish Goddess. Yay, I'm cleaning some shelf space off. I'm going to put these in here like that. Okay. And I have to take it off. Well, it should go away. All right. Here's a little small thing. This is made in Japan. I got to see what I have it. This is a snake charmer figure with a drum. There were three in this set. And he is free of damage. I liked him. I thought he was really cool. He kind of reminds me of like Aladdin with his turban on. I just love his little cheeks. So I have this listed as a buy it now for $12. But if anyone's interested in him, I will run him for $8. He has 0 damage. He has his made in Japan sticker. I tend to be, I don't know. I always like the little boy figurines because you don't see them as often. So if anyone wants me to run him, I'll start him at $8. $8. I should have brought my drink over here. Emmeline? Now, if you want to buy this and resell it, then that's okay. I'll run it, but what else do I have random over here? Some of these things I have listed on eBay, so I'm not going to show those. I do have these Germany. I have a couple sets. These are antique. These are Civil War era forks. I've sold a set of knives, but these are the 3 tine forks. All of these but one have a wood base. And this one is some sort of bone. So that one is that one's 4 tine. 4 tine. Look like I'm in jail. Bail me out, LaDonna. You got bail money? And then I've got this one. These are all 3-tine. It looks like none of them match. None of them match. But these are all wood. So there are 5. There are 4 3-tines and 1 4-tine. So I also have these cross listed on eBay, and they sell for a pretty decent amount of money. So yeah, this is the one. I have them listed on Vamp right now for $25 for the whole set of these. But I will run them I will start them at $18. If you're on Vamp, now if you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, they're $25. You have to type in 86110. Claim 86110. But if you're watching on Vamp, then I will start them at $18 for the whole set. So let me know. These are very desirable. People love them. And they have been sitting in here for a long, they've been sitting, I just got them listed not too long ago. They've been sitting, I have a set of knives too that are listed. But they're not sharp, they're not stabby knives. They're not stabby. They're not stabby knives. I also have her. She has been listed for a while. She does have a hairline. Let me find her. I like her because she's small. What is she listed at? Do I have her? Did she not? Is she not listed? Huh. Well. Okay. Well, that's why she's not sold. Oh, there she is. She is made by Hull USA, Hall, but she's a dancing. I'll be your private dancer, dancer for money. She has a hairline in the back, but she's got purple. She's got the dull thud. Can you hear that? I will shove her with paper. But she's a beautiful little figurine piece, really. So if anyone is interested in her, I will start her at $8. But if you're watching on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you have to type in Clint. You got to pay my asking price. But I will start her lower if there's anybody interested in me running her. She's got red hair and purple blues. So there's her. And then I've had him forever too. This is a little farmer boy. He's standing in front of his brick wall. He is USA Pottery. See, he sounds a little depressed too, but he has no cracks. And I have him listed. I think I've had him for a while. So I'm going to drastically. What do I have him listed for? I have him listed for $10. But if anyone is interested in this sweet boy, he's got flowers in his hand. I will also start him at $8. No, I'll start him at $6. I'm really wanting to get my shelf cleared. Well, not cleared, but I know Karen. I told Karen that she needs to remind me that he'll leave me for an hour. But we're gonna show a few more things. All right, so I'm gonna put him on the shelf. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I take that back. No, he doesn't. I thought he had a boober, but he doesn't. Okay, Beth and LaDonna. Okay. I'm going to show you one more thing that I have listed, and then I might show a couple books. Big, kitschy Dalmatian dog. Plush. Look at his little eyes. Now, one of his eyebrow or his eyelashes are gone. No, I guess that's not. He didn't have eyelashes. That's just a spot. One of his eyes has a stain on the felt. See? But he has a little red bow, which I added. It's not original to him. But he is the kind of dog that you would lay, like after you made your bed, you would put him at the bottom of your bed and he'd lay flat like that. I thought he was so cute. He has his little tongue. He is from the 1950s. He is, oh, I forgot about that part. And he's free shipping. So he is $25. Claim $62.13. I would start him at $18 if there's any interest in our big 1950s plush dog. I loved him. I couldn't leave him behind. I just fell in love with him. These just tug at my heartstrings. They really do. I love them so much. Anyway. Oh, I also have E.T. Home. Good. Good. Home. E.T. He is made by Showtime. You guys remember Showtime? Remember that channel? Showtime 19. Well, he's made by hand in Korea. I don't see the date. But I can run E.T. I don't even know what I have him listed for in my buy it now. $18. He's $18. And he's in really good condition. He's got his pointer finger right there. So if you're watching on Vamp, I would start him at $15. Oh, good. Elliot. I love him. I already have one for myself. He is an extra. He's an extraterrestrial extra. E.T. Okay. I'm going to show just a few books. What should I show? Just like 2 books and then we're going to get going. Oh, I know what I was going to ask you guys. Here, we're just going to go over here because I have a couple books and I'll just show them to you over here. It's a mess, but we're being real and we're showing our mess. So I'm going to show you this table and it is a mess. I got shoes, a bag. So I have, not this book, that's mine. I have stacks of price guides. I gotta turn around. I have a few over here too. So I thought about also doing a sale just so I can clear those stacks. Oh, they're right here. I want to put you down right there. Sorry. Like, now, don't pay attention to the prices that they ask you. What you're going to learn are patterns and history from these. This is all about Nippon porcelain. So yeah, and honestly, these I like better than searching things on the internet. So if like I'm interested in learning more about Nippon, well, oh, I'm gonna show you this page. It gives you, this is a good one because it gives you different maker's marks as well. And I mean, there's pages of just the maker's mark. And these are all like from the 80s, from the 90s. I have some that are even older than that. But like this one talks about Nippon urns and it gives you history on that. It's a reference. They're reference books more than giving you price like accurate, up-to-date pricing. This one is on Westmoreland glass. And again, it just gives you ideas. And I have found, let me know if you have done this too. I'll be looking through one of these books and I'll be like, ooh, that's really pretty. I really like that carnival vase. And then I'll find one. Not that I'm buying glass, but like here's the hen on nest. So they're really good reference books for you to either learn patterns, learn like maker's marks, or some of the history. This one is U.S. marks on pottery, porcelain, and clay. This is a thick one. Oh, look at her. This is Lois Leaner. She was so excited to have her picture taken and be on this book. Gosh, Lois, could you have smiled? This one's really good because, again, it talks about so many different markings. And it gives you the history. Like Klein and Brown manufacturers. Douglas Ferguson, Phoenix Pottery. This is, I want to see what that. Hang on. Shenango. But it gives you all of these pottery marks. So it just kind of gets you a little bit more informed. Yeah. Lois was all business, no pleasure. All business. Oh, look what I found the other day. Now I have the whole bean family. She's not a talking bean. I showed you these. I've got baby beans, daddy beans, mama beans. We're a couple, and I'm their baby. Teeny tiny baby. And meow meow. Kitty cat beans. I'm going to sell these, but I don't know when. Right now, they're just laying up here. And I also bought a baby drowsy at a yard sale over the weekend. You know, it's that nostalgia. We buy things. That dog is shedded on me. We buy things that remind us of kind of happy, joyful moments in our lives. You know what I mean? Does anybody want to go live right now? And I will raid you. Is anybody live right now? I'm going to try to get these posted so maybe somebody could go live and then I will raid you. But I don't think there's anybody live right now. You still have your Barbie RV? I still have my my doll house. So I think I'm going to bring it here. Mark and I were talking about we want to start making some display. But see, the thing of it is, if we do a pop-up next year, then we'll have to move it all. So we're thinking about displaying all of our toys. All of our toys here. Okay. I am going to go, but thank you guys all for being here. I really appreciate you. Make sure that if you are not a member of Vamp, that you become a member of Vamp. I encourage you as a live seller on Vamp to do little chats like this. Hi, Anne. And I want to pull up to see who's going live today. So today at 2:30, Sharon Finds by Bob's Daughter is going live. Freshly, newly unpacked items. And then at 6 p.m. tonight, we have Vintiquity. She's going to have vintage variety, Blue Mountain pottery, and vintage books. So she brings a lot of great books. Yes, I will say that too, LaDonna. Tuesday night, is it at 8 p.m. or is it 7 p.m.? LaDonna will be a guest on the Nurse Flippers YouTube channel. All things resale will be answered. And you're going on with, are you going on with Beth? 7 Central. So that's 8 Eastern. Who's the person that you're going on with? I thought you said it was Beth. Or was it George? I can't remember. You told me, and I can't remember. I'm listing Christmas stuff for the Christmas in July sale. Yeah, well, oh, that's Friday. No, Saturday. This Saturday. Oh, okay. This Saturday is the Vamp's Christmas in July sale. So there's a lot of sales going on. I'm going to kick it off at 10 a.m. So there's going to be sales going on all day. I'm going to just do like a kickoff for like a half an hour before. And then I'm going to have my sale on Saturday. And it's going to be buyer's choice. It's all buyer's choice. Christmas, all Christmas. I'll be rating into Carolyn, and then yeah, there's quite a few. I'm hoping to get more people having their sale posted. My sale is going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern. Get your sale loaded. All vintage Christmas. The thing of it is, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be literal Christmas. This could be considered Christmas. The colors. So if you've got like blues and silvers and golds, you can bring those. Or if you've got bowls that you can display ornaments in, it doesn't have to be literal Santas. Not everybody celebrates Christmas. You know, it doesn't have to be. You could bring things that would be like a Hanukkah related items. So that would be fun. So get those scheduled. And make sure that you get your catalog listed as soon as possible, so it gives people opportunities to put in pre-bids and max bids, and it gives them an idea of what you're going to be bringing. If you're doing a buyer's choice like me, you can't really see. I probably will go do a live and show like a little bit of a preview. So that is also something that you can do live, is a sale preview, like the day before your sale. Get people to see the items before you bring them, or have them help you decide what to bring to your sales. Hopefully they end up coming, but sometimes that doesn't happen. But anyway, and then Friday, 9 a.m. is the Vamp community show with Bug and Jilly. That is a lot of fun. So hope that you can come to that. And then Tuesday is the Vamp party day. Lots of sales going on. Vamp party day. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Virtual Antique Marketplace on Instagram, and Virtual Antique Marketplace on Facebook. And yes, the vintage table is going to be this Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. And it's just going to be a talk show, and I'm going to be interviewing. Oh, it scared me. It's Jaden coming in. I'm live, but you can come in. I'm getting ready to be done. Just hang on a second. I'm going to be interviewing Stellar Treasure. So she's an Instagram seller that has been doing multicasting on YouTube and Instagram. And there you are. So that's going to be Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So I hope that you'll come to that. And I will be casting it on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. It's just going to be like a talk show, so you can come and you can come and answer questions. You can come and ask questions, and we're going to be learning a little bit about her journey. She's going to be bringing 3 items that really represents what she loves to find and what she loves to sell. And you can purchase those items from her during the conversation. It's just going to be an hour long. And something that I'm going to do at every Wednesday for the rest of July. And then I might do it like every other week, or just once a month on, starting in August. And I might pick it up a couple, just depends on how it goes. So yeah, follow Stellar Treasure. And don't forget, Caitlin, Emerald City Vintage, is Vamp's Spotlight Seller of the Month. So hop on and check out her items as well. But thanks guys for being here. I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow or not. We'll see, but you never know. But if I do, it's usually around 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern. So I will see you guys very soon, and I hope to see you at Share and Sell today at 2:30. All right.